Dear friend, the wasteland can be an unforgiving place. I found you naked and left for dead with no supplies, and you're not going to do a dang thing to help us either, Noah, so I don't know why you're telling me this crap. Alright guys, I know this is not our normal content, but OG Spoos and I are going to be doing a playthrough of 7 Days to Die. Now, we're a little bit worse for wear in this game and a little bit drawn down because if you've ever played this game, you probably know it has server issues, and unfortunately, just before starting this, Spoos' level 50 account character got completely reset. So, a little bit pissed off at this game right now, but we said that we were going to do this, so here we are.
We haven't recorded together since the PUBG mobile days, really.
Well, a couple of the videos that I've clipped and posted. A couple of the clips that I've posted you've been in recently. I've been on like a 2-week upload streak after not uploading for like 8 months.
Sheesh.
Maybe I do need VSync. This is really choppy.
Right off the bat, this merchant has a mining helmet, and it's like, he wants 5,000 for it? Dude, why?
That's 5,000 like coins, right?
Yeah. Right off the jump, he's trying to set you up, though. He's got some good stuff available right now.
Alright, so for this video, or how about this, for the what is our main objective for this first 7-day span?
Probably a good idea to get a base established. Would be my first move. And thankfully, this merchant is actually kind of set up in a really nice area. So one issue that I always had with the console version is I've heard that building in already existing structures is not always the best idea because they have a chance, like, since loot respawn is set to every 5 days, when that building wants to reset, it can't because you're in it. But if you're away from it for a long enough period of time, I'm worried that it might reset and get rid of a bunch of our stuff, like chests and stuff. So I'm wondering if we should like try and build our own little shack out in the field or something.
We should, especially if our strat is to fight. So Spoos had the idea of let's hold up on our 7th day when the horde comes in a different spot so that the zombies don't wreck our base, which they would make sense for that as well. That's also something that I read when we were trying to figure out how to diagnose the last server crashing issue, which that's a bummer. Ooh, newspaper. Flu epidemic, huh? 'Cause I think this newspaper is unintentionally alluding that we're going to become zombies because of the coronavirus.
Well, did you ever hear the stuff about that movie I Am Legend, where they all turned into those skinwalkers because of a failed vaccine?
No, I didn't know that was the initial.
And even at level 1, this wooden club kind of smacks hard.
I don't have any stamina. Get away from me, woman. So what are some of the main differences that you found from switching from console to PC? Because unlike most games, PC was not a direct port from console. They changed a lot of the mechanics and inner workings, and honestly, it sounds like basic functions of this game when they ported it to PC.
I mean, truth be told, almost everything is different. Like, the sounds are all the same, but I mean, even the zombie textures are completely different, and the playabilities.
What about like just like the mechanics of how the game work, like leveling, combat, skilling?
All of that is different.
So
So,
what are the differences?
like, instead of being able to build a bunch of things, like, say you wanted to upgrade your stone hatchet, instead of, like, on the console version, just making a bunch of them and they level up once with every new one that you make, you actually have to get the skill to unlock a higher quality now. Well, the entire skill tree is different. You know, the old skills were usually based around your strength and crafting of special items like workbenches and science and stuff, and unlocking steel and iron weapons. But now the entire game and the playability revolves entirely around skills. So it's a learning curve, to say the least, but the playability is far better because there's actually a point to skill grinding missions now.
Oh, that's you. I thought that was like a runner or something. I just freaked out. So where's I have to make club, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you put your bedroll at?
I haven't put it down yet.
How are you on to crafting and those things then?
Like, what's different about it?
No, like how are you already making club and crap if you haven't placed your bedroll? I thought that was like,
Well, I placed it and picked it up.
oh,
I just haven't placed it here yet.
brain.
I hope you know this house is going to take a long time to make.
The little shack.
Yeah, unless we find like a claw hammer. So the claw hammer will allow you to instantly upgrade blocks instead of having to hit it 3 times with your hatchet.
The funniest thing about this and is that Spoos builds these in real life. So he's over. He's working while he's playing games.
You know, it cost you $0 to bring that up.
Oh, it's a jumper. Look at him.
Zombies can jump, brother.
Yeah, that's pretty high though, dude.
Oh yeah, they got hops in this game. It's ridiculous.
Can you beat this one up for me? I don't have.
Come on. Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Didn't like that much, did you, lady? I'm sorry for having to do that to you.
Alright, so wood is going to be a pretty major concern here. And if we need to, we can hold up in a pre-made house as we're building this, that way we're not so exposed.
Well, at the same time, like, how once again, I'm a noob at this game. One of the best parts about this is going to be watching ourselves get better at this and actually figure out at least me figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Right. And a lot of it really is just the skill tree is everything. It really is.
You wanna die?
It's like he died.
Eventually. I don't want to do that.
I think as soon as I finish my pack mule, I'm going to work on upgrading my club and my hatchet. Yeah. I think it'll be the best action to take. Oh yeah, I would put your bedroll down over here too, in case you die.
Or you think our bed rolls are too close together? Like, are people gonna think something? It's 2021.
Dude,
all of my
yours. That's a dog. I just heard a dog.
Oh no, come on, not like this.
We're about to get wrecked, dude. I have no stamina.
Please, Liam.
Wolves have so much health, dude. I don't know what to do. I'm dead.
I'm popping a bat.
I'm dead.
It's about a... Oh, dude, his eyes. His eyes went yellow.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Until we get some skills that'll allow us to build a house fast. I'm gonna shack up in one of the pre-made houses.
Spawn on my bed? No, bad. Not smart. Not smart. Run, Nick. Run. Dude, this dog is unreal.
Yeah, they have ridiculous health.
Run, Nick.
This thing just broke my bones in one hit, bro.
I've currently died more times already in this game than I died than the other server in 7 days, 14 days. I can just hear the dog screaming in the background, happy about his kill. There's a dog barking outside. Oh, he wants me to.
I don't remember this game being this hard right off the jump.
Did you mess with the settings somehow?
No, I didn't change anything.
There's a dog in the northwest corner.
Yeah, I hear him over there.
Through the fence. So we should clear all the chances.
Yeah, I'm upgrading my pommel P right now. So I hit a little bit harder.
He's here.
The dog made it in.
He's here.
I'm dead.
He's so fast.
Oh, I'm gone, dude. Oh,
he's running.
dude, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm on 1 HP, dude. Alright, there's a cop zombie trying to come in here.
There's a cooler here.
Yeah, don't worry about that, because there's a... Yeah.
You can't make it through the doorway, he's too fat.
Fatty 2x4. Oh, I'm stuck out here.
Oh no, the dog's back. It's alright, we got him glitched in this doorway. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's somehow made it.
Trying to...
Yeah!
Oh, there's a crawler. Okay, I need to make a door.
The game's
Right
like,
now.
hey, we heard you're making YouTube content. We're gonna help you with that. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, hell yeah. $628 off a zombie drop.
Alright, we survived the first night, kinda. Oh, I got a Shotgun Messiah book for you.
Nice. Oh, come on. Get off me, Susan.
So I think our biggest goal leading into the first 7th day is probably max out our Pummel Pete, or at least try to, and then also
it needs repaired.
you need help.
Alright, so max out Pummel Pete, you said?
Yeah, get our blunt weapons maxed out, as well as our pack mule. Is it just me, or was that night really fast?
Look at the time. The time's going by much quicker.
I wonder if it's default set to 30-minute days instead of hour days. Might have to check that here in a minute.
I still don't know the binds for this game. Like, I'm still clicking I for my inventory and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, I do that so much. Like when we play Smite. Terrible.
Good
I'll
job,
go to prep.
Survivor. You have proved to be capable with much potential. We have marked your map with this nearest lady that's going to send you 3 kilometers away to go fetch her some supplies. Have fun.
I'm gonna put a save waypoint on it.
Come near me again, and I'll cut you.
Dude goes, come near me again, and I'll cut you.
Yeah, I kind of missed Jen. She was so nice.
Ooh, buried
I'm
supply.
gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. What
I
are
don't
you
like this
standing
guy at
there
all.
for?
Can we leave
Don't
this
you
guy
have
soon?
work to do?
I mean, we
I don't
can.
like this guy at all.
Yeah, he's an asshat. And most of the main traders too give you really crappy deals on stuff.
Which one do you think's more important, Pummel or Pack Mule?
I would upgrade them simultaneously if you can.
It's difficult too, and you have to upgrade the. So, for those who don't know, when you're upgrading your skills, say right now I have level 1 Pummel Pete, I can't buy level 2 because my overall strength attribute is not level 2. So you have to level the overall in succession to leveling these. So in reality, of course, that means that every other skill within that tree can meet that same level, but, we're kind of metagaming right now. So what we want to do is we want to max out Pack Mule so we can have all these extra items open in our inventory that aren't making it so that we have to lose. It's right here. It's underground. I'll be here for the next year.
Ah, they hit so hard when you don't have armor. Okay, I found a blunderbuss for gravy. So every set amount of blocks that you dig, it'll shrink the circle of the area. And I don't remember, I think it's like every 10 blocks you dig for the first level, it'll reduce the size of the circle.
1,500 health blocks.
Is there any part of it not that?
Yeah, the dirt, but I'm hitting that 10 times as slow with this stone axe.
Make a shovel, brother.
I don't know how to play this game.
Well, if you can craft a hatchet, wouldn't you imagine you could craft a shovel?
I know, but I'm not thinking. What's the best for asphalt then?
Mining tools, pickaxes, stuff like that. Sledgehammers.
I can't make an iron pickaxe. I need an iron tool schematic for that.
Yep. The first few days are going to be pretty rough for us. Just going to throw that out there.
How deep do I have to dig? I just dug myself in a hole and I'm about to get hit by a zombie. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm scared. I can't strafe. Oh, I jumped out. Yeah. Come up at me, reckless again. Dude, how deep do I have to dig here? This is unreal.
Usually it's no more than like 4 blocks deep.
Around the whole thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna be here all year. It was only.
That's why you keep digging. You keep digging the surface parts until you get a really small circle to where you can just essentially just dig straight down. You gotta think about the strat, bro.
Yeah, but 1,500. I mean.
Is this circle moving towards the asphalt?
It's completely on top of asphalt.
Dang. That's
I told
pretty.
you he sucks. He's mean. I don't like him.
He is so mean. Can you hear his commentary?
Yeah, and he's snide with everything he says. I walked up to him and he said, you do that again, and I'll cut you."
He doesn't like you having your weapons out when you go to him, I guess.
A stone axe?
I'm gonna run and try and grab that supply drop real quick.
Okay. Ooh, I found it. I think. I got it! Oh, and right, thank goodness, dude, right as I got the buried treasure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zombies showed up.
Yeah, they spawn after you complete the mission. Yeah.
I figured. I want an AK again so bad.
Same.
I can't wait.
I just want my suppressed AK back, bro.
And on that save, you lost that completely, didn't you?
Yeah, it's gone for good.
Hurts.
I'm not a happy camper at all.
So just remember, once every hour or so to leave the game and back it up on Steam. Just to be sure. We shouldn't have to do it, but game busted. So by the way, guys, if you do want to play, it was recommended that you go into your Steam, into your library, go onto the game, and on any game, if you have any issues where you have a local save file that gets corrupted and wipes, you can back up your data if you go to your local files in your library after you go to your properties of the game that you're trying to back up. And you just back
Time
up
is
your
money,
local save
and
file.
I wager you don't
Now
have
that
any.
you did the job,
Dude,
I
he's
guess
so
you ain't all
mean.
that damn bad after all.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper.
Ball cap mod or vitamins? That's what he's giving me.
Vitamins.
Oh, but come on, you. I don't like
The first rewards are not going to be great.
They
you
were
gotta-
on my other account.
Well, that's because I had been already established a relationship.
Do I want to do buried supplies again, or do I want to do clear zombies?
Clear zombies gets you more XP on top of the XP from doing the actual mission. So
Can't refuse.
Bar strip club 01.
It's
All
a
right,
deal.
let's send it.
Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself
Get me out of
on the
here.
wrong end
I
of
don't
the
like
road.
you. He says, I run up, time's money, and I reckon you don't have any. It's like, come on, dude. You don't have to be that mean.
not nice men.
Alright, so something you have to look at as well. You have your hydration bar and you have your hunger bar. Different items. So if you look at this chicken soup, 5 food and 1 health. So I only have 2, and it only gives 1 per chicken soup. So it's gonna take me 66 chicken soups to get full HP. Same with the miso soup. Only 1 HP per soup. But this chili on the other hand. Chili hitting. Pasta hitting. Sham clouder, big hitting. Poor half-eaten stripper in the stripper cage with a. I don't know why the stripper pole has a iron locked door. There's no way I'm breaking down this, but I might be able. Hold up. Wait a minute. Get away from me, Karen. What the?
Okay,
Happened?
mystery solved. Zombies can, in fact, climb ladders.
Bro, what just happened? A bomb or something went off next to me.
Did you step on a landmine?
I didn't think so.
Hold on, let me
Idiot.
stay where you're at.
Tell.
Stay where you're at. I'm coming to you. Because it's possible you stepped in. Oh god. Because I'm hungry now, my health is deteriorating. I have 9 HP right now. Why are there
Please, Liam, please. Collateral?
Bro, I'm stuck in a hole. I can't get out. Okay, I'm good.